The reasons people are quitting their jobs in the US vary, but some of the most common reasons include unhappiness with their current job, a desire for better work-life balance, and a lack of advancement opportunities. Additionally, many people are quitting their jobs in the US in order to find work elsewhere, whether in another country or in a different sector within the US. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, which is the government agency tasked with keeping track of employment trends in the US, doesn't keep statistics on how many people are quitting their jobs each year. However, it does keep numbers on how many people voluntarily leave their jobs for other reasons, such as moving to another city or changing industries. Of those leaving voluntarily, an interesting trend is that more and more people are quitting their jobs in the US to take a new job somewhere else. If we combine this statistic with the number of people who quit their jobs because they were unhappy with them, a number which also has risen over the same time period, it becomes clear that more and more people in the US are unhappy with their current jobs and want to move on to something new. The US government has not yet released any statements about why people are quitting their jobs in the US during the financial year 2021 to 2022. However, it is possible that the COVID pandemic is playing a role in this trend. The COVID pandemic has caused widespread panic and uncertainty, and it is possible that this is leading people to quit their jobs in order to take new ones that seem more stable. It is also possible that the COVID pandemic is causing people to lose their jobs, which then leads them to quit their current jobs in order to look for new ones. Even without the COVID pandemic, however, it has become standard for people to switch jobs frequently during their careers. More and more businesses are becoming resistant to the idea of long-term employees who stay with them through most or all of their career. Instead, they prefer to have a pool of workers that they can cycle in and out as needed. This is often the result of short-term contracts, which are becoming more and more common in some sectors. Additionally, many have pointed out that the nature of work has changed over the past few decades, with workers being expected to do more for less pay than they might have before. These factors all contribute to a decrease in job stability throughout the Western world, including the US. While it's difficult to know for certain, one possible reason for the high number of people quitting their jobs in the US is that the market for jobs is becoming increasingly competitive, and workers are finding it harder to make a good living. According to a report from the US Census Bureau, the median household income in the US is expected to be $62,000 during 2021 to 2022. This number has been slowly increasing over the past few years, but it is still lower than it was in 2000. There are a number of reasons for this, including the fact that wages have not been keeping up with inflation, that more and more people are working low-paying jobs, and that the cost of living has been increasing. Additionally, many families have two or more earners in order to make ends meet, which can impact the median household income statistic. This has created a situation where more and more people are competing for jobs, and it is harder than ever to make a living wage. As such, those who can find work that pays well may be less likely to quit their jobs in the US. Many companies are sympathetic to their employees when they try to quit their jobs. They understand that there are a number of reasons why someone might want to leave, and they typically don't hold it against the employee. In some cases, the company may even be willing to help the employee find a new job elsewhere. However, there are also a number of companies that are less forgiving, and they may try to convince the employee to stay or even fire them for trying to quit. In order to help employees who want to quit their jobs, companies have begun offering better benefits and work environment. In many cases, this makes it easier for employees to continue working without being too unhappy about the situation. However, these changes don't necessarily impact everyone in the US equally, so those who aren't as happy with their jobs may still feel the need to quit. 1. The number of Americans who quit their jobs in October 2021. According to a report from the US Census Bureau, the number of Americans who quit their jobs in October 2021 was estimated to be 2.5 million. This is an increase from the number of Americans who quit their jobs in October 2020, which was estimated to be 2.2 million. This means that the number of Americans who quit their jobs in October 2021 is expected to be about 20% more than in October 2020. 2. The median household income in the US during 2021 to 2022. The median household income in the US during 2021 to 2022 was estimated to be $62,000. This is an increase from the median household income in the US during 2020 to 2021, which was estimated to be $59,000. This means that the median household income in the US is expected to increase by about 5% from 2020 to 2021. 3. How the COVID pandemic is impacting job security and the job market. The COVID pandemic is having a significant impact on job security and the job market. Companies are laying off workers, and those who still have jobs are finding that their hours have been reduced. Additionally, the COVID pandemic has led to a decrease in consumer spending, which is impacting businesses. This is making it difficult for companies to stay afloat, and as such, they are laying off workers. Additionally, many people are afraid to leave their homes, which is leading to a decrease in the number of people who are looking for jobs. As a result of all of this, the job market is becoming increasingly competitive, and it is becoming harder than ever to find a job. 4. What companies are doing to make it easier for employees to quit their jobs. Many companies are beginning to offer better benefits and work environments in order to make it easier for employees to quit their jobs. This includes things such as paid vacation days, flexible work hours, and generous maternity and paternity leave policies. Additionally, many companies are offering severance packages in order to help employees transition to a new job. By doing this, companies are hoping that employees will be less likely to quit their jobs. 5. How the job market is changing and what this means for workers. The job market is changing significantly due to the COVID pandemic. Companies are laying off workers, and those who still have jobs are finding that their hours have been reduced. Additionally, the COVID pandemic has led to a decrease in consumer spending, which is impacting businesses. This is making it difficult for companies to stay afloat, and as such, they are laying off workers. Additionally, many people are afraid to leave their homes, which is leading to a decrease in the number of people who are looking for jobs. As a result of all of this, the job market is becoming increasingly competitive, and it is becoming harder than ever to find a job.